What's up, guys? So today I want to do a little video on overcoming self-criticism. Now, I think I've talked about this in the past, as I have with all the videos, but I'm going to reiterate again and again and again, because this helps me learn, and maybe it helps you learn too. So, self-criticism. The other day I did a video about overcoming criticism from others. Other people projecting on towards us, their own insecurities and their own fears. So today, first off, criticism comes from one place. Self-criticism comes from one place, and criticism in general comes from one place. And you'll recognize the word. It's the ego. So many religions have called it different things. Hinduism, Buddhism calls it the Maya mind, Maya. Christianity calls it the devil. Now the devil's really not external from ourselves. It's our own minds. It's our own struggles. The own aspect of ourself that is causing separation from others. The recognition of separation from others. So, when it comes to criticism, self-criticism, we all do it. I'm not the only one who criticizes himself. We do it. It's part of our experience as human beings, as becoming human. We we forget our connectedness to the infinite source, to the infinite presence, the all-encumbering Godhead. We are that thing fully in ourselves, but in our humanness, we lose that. And so the ego is that aspect of the mind that allows us to say, this is Zach. These are Zach's hands. These are Zach's legs. Zach is in a car. This is Zach's lunch pail. This is Zach's iPhone. So the ego is extremely necessary in this reality. It is built and it is within us for a reason. Now, when it comes to self-criticism, it is the ego comparing itself to another aspect of God. It is comparing two fingers of the same hand. However, sometimes this hand is more muscular, or this hand has a better smile, or this hand is taller, or skinnier, or bigger boobs, or bigger butt, or bigger wiener, whatever. So these are all things that are unnecessary when it comes down to the basis of life. The basis of life is to experience joy in all aspects, in all things, recognizing yourself as not only separate, but connected and one with that thing. The beauty of the ego is that through the contrast, through the comparison of, oh, that person's got a BMW, I want a BMW. That person's got a muscular body, I want a muscular body. That person's got big old boobs, I want some big old boobs. Well, I don't know, that's usually biology. That person's actions are very kind and very compassionate. That person takes control of the situation and runs the show with respect. That person commands respect. And so there's these different aspects. And so in that reality, in seeing yourself as separate, you are able to incorporate those aspects into yourself. However, the ego likes to say, you are you, I am me. And because I don't have what you want, and those qualities or those characteristics look admirable, I'm less than you. I am unworthy. I am unattractive. Did you get that? That one kind of sunk in. So the ego, this aspect of our minds that is nothing more than just an illusion, is what the Buddha overcame. If you read the story of the Buddha, he was meditating and the Maya, this demon-like creature, came and, tempted him with all of these things, money, women, all these things. And the Buddha just remained still, acknowledging that that was nothing other than his own mind. His own mind saying, well, what if these wonders, what if we could have all this sex with these women, all this money, all this power, all these... And he realized that that is not who he is. He is the infinite Godhead, expressed in a physical body. Doesn't mean he can't have those things. If he wanted to, I guess he could. But the Buddha's path was not that. It was to have this realization that there is a middle path of understanding who I am as a spiritual being and who I am as a physical being, as a spiritual being in physical manifestation. And I think that's where a lot of the times we all go wrong, especially if you're on this spiritual path, this path of trying to find yourself, of really doing the inner work. We forget, I'm a physical being, I'm a spiritual being, and we have this hard time blending them together. We have a hard time with sexuality. We have a hard time with understanding our higher nature and incorporating those into one. So back to my topic, when it comes to criticism, when it comes to self-criticism, in those times of saying, I'm stupid, I'm unattractive, I'm unworthy, it takes a self-realization, an awareness, a self-awareness to say to yourself, that's not me speaking. That's not my soul talking to me. That's not God whispering to me. That is that aspect of my mind, the ego. That is the aspect of who I am. That is telling me I'm separate. And so when you get upset, fearful, sad, that's your indication that what you are thinking is not in connection with what you are feeling, with what God is thinking for you. When we feel joy, when we feel love, when we feel happiness, when we feel passion, when we feel that stream of life flowing through us, that is God moving through us, God acknowledging that our thoughts are in sync with what God is wanting for us, with what source consciousness, with what the infinite presence wants for us or thinks about us. God doesn't think you're unworthy. God doesn't think you're stupid. God doesn't think you're unattractive. You are the perfect expression of the infinite presence. Even if by societal standards you are not stunning, or you are not muscular, or you don't have the biggest boobs, or the biggest ass, or the biggest dick, or, whatever, the whitest smile, or the prettiest eyes. If by societal standards you don't feel that you measure up, maybe you should make your own standards of beauty. Maybe you, within your own self, within your own heart, within your own mind, recognize that you are a beautiful, perfect extension of the one infinite, eternal consciousness, God. If you remember that, the way you walk will transform. The way you speak will transform. The way you breathe will transform. You will recognize your own innate perfection in exactly who you are. There's no one way to cure self-criticism other than awareness. a recognition that everything you've been told about who you are is bullshit. What everyone else says is fucking bullshit. It's what you say. It's what you feel about yourself. That is the only thing that matters. The infinite presence, God, the ascended masters, the angels, these non-physical beings that are supporting you in every single moment, think you are gorgeous, perfect, divine, exactly how you are. And to have that realization, as they do, takes you recognizing your own beauty. What it means is that you can no longer listen to anyone else. Anyone's validation of your beauty is bullshit. Anyone's validation of your lack of beauty is bullshit. It all comes from you. And as soon as you start believing in yourself, practicing every day, waking up, closing your eyes, looking into the mirror and saying, fuck, I'm beautiful. Fuck, I got a lot of things going for me. Fuck, I am God in form. That's the only way out of self-criticism. And even when you recognize that, you'll forget it. And you'll doubt yourself. And you'll criticize yourself. And then you'll think, shit, I'm God. I'm consciousness expressed in this reality. What the fuck was I thinking? Remember, forget. Remember, forget. Remember, forget. When you forget, choose to remember. That's my advice. And I'm sticking to it. And that's it for today. There's a longer one. Hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. You are beautiful. You are infinite. You are perfect. You are pure, eternal consciousness in form. Remember that. Remember your beauty. It's only and always within you. I love you guys. See you later.